What's cracking, yo? Welcome back to Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. Under the guidance of Steve Kerr, the Golden State Warriors have now lost their first ever series in the Western Conference playoffs, which is pretty remarkable, to be honest. That it took them this long before they were finally knocked out before they got to the finals. And the times they made the playoffs, there were times where they didn't make the playoffs, so that doesn't count against them. So I don't know what's going to happen to the Warriors core. Is this Golden State Warriors nucleus as we know it, Steph, Draymond, Klay being the core? Is this their last run? Is Draymond leaving after this? Are they going to trade Klay Thompson, given his poor performance, more specifically shooting performance, as of late? He hasn't quite been the same after coming off the Achilles injury, and I think it was the ACL injury. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I think those were the two injuries. He hasn't quite been the same. And he has shown moments of brilliance, but it hasn't been consistent. So I don't know what's going to happen to the Warriors moving forward. The only thing I do know is that Steph Curry will definitely be there. As for anybody else, I don't know. Klay Thompson, I can't really see them getting rid of Klay, but I wouldn't be totally surprised if they decided to move that piece. But the only thing I know for sure is that Steph Curry is completely untouchable. So I don't know what's going to happen after this, but I will say this. Before the trade deadline, I had put out a video. And I posed this question to Dub Nation because I needed to understand what the hell was going on. I don't follow the Warriors super close, but what I do know is that when they had James Wiseman, and when James Wiseman got minutes, though limited, he usually performed very well in his limited minutes. And the eye test, what I was saying is like, yo, James Wiseman's guy's pretty good. Why isn't he getting more playing time? Why aren't they continuing to develop him more aggressively and putting him in the actual basketball games for exposure and experience as they continue on this journey? This is their top draft pick. And they chose this guy over LaMelo Ball, which I think is a mistake. But I said that before. Just draft the best player and see what you can do with it. But whatever. And I couldn't understand it. Then they sent him they sent him to the D League like one or two times and then called him back. And I remember the few games where he did play some extensive minutes too. The dude shined. And shortly after I put that video out, Wiseman got traded. And some of the Warriors people commented back to me was that they were frustrated with Steve Kerr and Golden State Warriors management not highlighting Wiseman, not showcasing him and giving him opportunities and really being more aggressive, trying to mesh him in with the offense and figure out lineups and ways that you can play with this guy. And as I look at this Los Angeles Lakers series, they could have definitely used James Wiseman. I think this was a miscalculation by Steve Kerr and the Warriors management as far as giving up on James Wiseman and getting rid of him. They should have figured out a way to have him be a focal point for the team. James Wiseman is a big body. He's young, something that they need. Youth that can produce. He's young. He's big. He's long. He can block shots. He can get rebounds. He has decent footwork. He can play in the post. He likes playing close to the rim. And James Wiseman occasionally can put the ball on the floor, occasionally, but he can stretch the floor because James Wiseman can shoot mid-range jump shots. And on occasion, though not a sharpshooter, James Wiseman can shoot the three ball. And when I look at this series against the Lakers and the problems that Anthony Davis caused this Golden State Warriors team, James Wiseman could have been very useful and integral for the Golden State Warriors against this Lakers squad with Anthony Davis. And the whole time I'm watching the series, I'm chuckling. Y'all gave up on Wiseman. Y'all didn't want to develop him no more. Y'all didn't want to give him playing time. Even though when he did get playing time, he played admirably well. He was by no means a scrub. By no means. I know what I saw when that guy was given minutes. I do not understand it. And if I'm a Golden State Warriors fan, if I'm part of Dub Nation, I would be extremely frustrated then and then after the trade, and even more pissed off now seeing how everything played out in hindsight. Boy, could they have used James Wiseman. That small ball lineup is cute. And y'all know me. If you've been a member of this channel, you've been following me, y'all know I prefer bigs. I like putting the ball in the paint. I like taking it to the rack. I like getting in the post. Screw all the a million three-point shots. You're going to keep shooting threes all goddamn day. Shooting threes, clank, 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 clank. Oh, they're going to go in eventually. Clank, 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 clank. Y'all rather live and die by the three, not me. I don't care what the metrics say and all this BS the stats say. Ain't no way you going to tell me going to the paint, throwing it into my big at a 60%, 70% clip sometimes, getting easy buckets, easy twos. You take all the three-point shots you want. I guarantee you I'm going to be on top, baby, at the end of the day. Sheesh. Keep jacking up those threes. Please. Please. That small ball lineup is cute and all, but when them threes ain't falling and you have nothing to fall back on, you look like a lost puppy dog out there. A lost puppy dog. When them threes ain't falling, you don't know what else to do. Especially now they got them bigs. It's like, well, now we got to go to the paint. Well, guess what, buddy? You ain't really got no real bigs. You ain't really got no way to dissect or pull my bigs out the paint the way you want to without shooting a three and forcing the small ball lineup, man. Because the Lakers got size. Even if they were able to push Anthony Davis out and they couldn't switch off and let Anthony Davis sink back in, they still got other people. They still got more size than the Warriors that can at least contest a shot, if not block it. But boy, they could have used Wiseman. Boy. I bet they are kicking themselves right now. Right now. I don't even remember where he was traded to. But I do remember whatever team, I could be wrong, but whatever team he did get traded to before the deadline, I don't know if they really utilized him much, to be honest. Why do I think it was like the Pistons or the Cavaliers or something? I can't remember. I can't remember where he was traded to. But anyway, I couldn't, this whole series, I could not stop thinking, ooh, James would have been really helpful right now. And I like Kevion Looney, good hustle player, hustles real hard, gets the rebounds, all that stuff. But as much as I like Kevion Looney and the things he does, even for as raw as James Wiseman is still a better player than Looney. Even considering how raw he is, he's just more talented. He can do more things. He's more versatile. That's all I got to say about it. Dub Nation, this is for Dub Nation, man. Dub Nation, do you guys agree with me? Let me know what you think, Warriors fan. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What do you feel about the situation? What do you feel about the James Wiseman situation? Where do you see the Warriors go moving forward? What would you like to see happen with the roster moving forward? Dub Nation, this is for you. Let me know. Anybody else that wants to chime in, please. But I definitely want to hear from Dub Nation. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out, baby.